Okay, hi guys. I'm going to go ahead and I know that lesson 2, unit 2, lesson 2 was a little difficult. So I'm going to go ahead and go over a couple of the problems in the homework workbook the kids will eventually be doing. The first is one of the unknown number puzzles. Okay, so I guess I'll just start with number 2 here. I have a 28 as a product and I have 7. So I have to go 7 times what is going to equal 28, or 28 divided by 7 equals 4. Okay, so now that I have 4, I can try to find this number, this product. Uh-oh, I can't because I don't have a factor here. There's a missing factor, so I'm going to have to jump around in this number puzzle and figure out if I can find anything else. Let me jump down here. Can I find this product right here? Uh-oh, no, I cannot, because I don't have this factor or this factor, and I need 2 factors to find a product. This one's going to be a really tough one. So let's see which ones I can do. I can't do this one. I can't find this product. Let me try this one. Can I do 6 times 6? Yes, I can. I have 2 factors. By looking at my multiplication chart, I know that 6 times 6 equals 36. Okay, then I'm going to come down here. I have a 48 and I have a 6. 48 divided by 6. And I know that 8 times 6 equals 48. So I'm going to put my 8 here. 8 times 6 is going to equal 48, or 48 divided by 6 will give me 8. Okay, what else can I do? Oh, let's see. I have a factor 7 here, and I have a factor 6 here. So I'm going to go 7 times 6. 7 times 6, I'm going to put my fingers together. I know that equals 42, so I'm going to put it right there. Well, then I'm a little stuck here. I can't do this one for sure because I don't have a factor. And I can't find this product because I don't have a factor. But let's see. I wonder how I can get this factor. Let's see. Oh, look. I have a 30 and I have a 6. So 6 times what gives me 30? Or 30 divided by 6? Well, it's going to be 5. Now that I found that missing factor, I can do this one. I can do 5 times 4, and 5 times 4 is 20. And then I can do my 5 times 8, and my 5 times 8 is going to be 40. So some of these are going to be really tricky. You have to jump around to solve some of these problems. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do number 4 here. There's a rectangular tabletop, so I'm going to go ahead and make a rectangle here. And it says a length of 3 feet and a width of 6. Okay, well, my smaller number's here. Okay, so, and this is the smaller distance, so I'm going to change it around. We can make the tablecloth like that, or we can have it horizontal here. Okay, so this is going to be a 3 by 6, and a 3 times 6 is going to be 18. Unfortunately, students, you will be incorrect if you wrote feet. Okay, because feet is a length. This might be 18 feet from here to here. We are looking at the squares inside. We know that this is a 3 by 6, and if you look closely, those are squares. Okay, so we can write square feet squared, or I can do it like this, 18 feet squared. There's a length and there's a width. There's 2 dimensions. The next one I'm going to do is number 5. Once again, we have a rectangular floor. And I'm running out of space here. I could do it on my whiteboard or on a separate piece of paper. For time's sake, I'm just going to go ahead and make a little rectangle here. Okay, so it says that he has 48 square feet. So those are the squares in the inside. So I have a bunch of squares in here, and I have a total of 48 of them. So I'm going to put that inside my rectangle. Then it says if one side of the floor has a length of 6 feet, what is the length of the adjacent side? Okay, the side that's right next to it. Okay, so this is going to be 6. If this side is 6, I know this side is 6. And even if this word adjacent was really difficult for me to sound out, I know they're talking about the other side. This side right here. Okay, so I have to think 48 divided by 6 is what? By looking at my multiplication chart, I know it is 8. So this is a 6 by 8. Okay, so it's 48 divided by 6, and that's going to be 8. Now, we already did the unit squared here, or no, it was feet squared. The unit is a foot. So feet squared. I already did the length and the width. So this is going to be one dimension. This is just plain old 8 feet, not feet squared. We already had the area on the inside. I'm going to go ahead and do the last two here for you. So it says Francis wants to paint a rectangular wall. Once again, I need to make a rectangle, and I'll do mine really small down there. And it says it has a width of 8 feet and a height of 9 feet. Okay, so maybe looks like it's closer. 8 and 9 numbers are really close together, so I guess it looks something a little bit more like a square, but not quite. So the width is 8 feet, so it's going to be 8 feet across there, and it's going to be 9 feet high. So it's going to be 9. So this is a 9 by 8. And it says she has a quart of paint that will cover 85 square feet. And it asks, there's two questions. What is the area of the wall, and does she have enough to paint? So let's answer the first question first. It says the area of the wall. Well, this is a 9 by 8. And 9 times 8, I know, is 72. But it's not just 72. It's feet squared. Okay? It's feet squared because we have 8 columns there, and we have 9 rows going across. Those are all little squares. So it's a total of 72 feet squared. And the second question says, well, she has a quart of paint that will cover 85 square feet. Does she have enough? Well, 85 is more than 72. So yes, she is going to have enough, and she'll have some left over for touch-ups. Last one we're going to do today is number 7. Willis cut out a paper rectangle. It says rectangle, so I'm going to go ahead and draw another rectangle here. It might look more like a square. It might be skinny and long. I don't know yet, but I'm going to draw a rectangle. I might have to change it a little bit. It says with an area of 42 square centimeters. So it says the areas. That's the area. That's the inside here. Those are all the squares are. So I'm going to go ahead and write 42, and then it says centimeters. It's not feet, so I'm going to put centimeters. I'm going to abbreviate. And squares. The little 2 means it's a square. If one side has a length of 6, I'll make this side be 6, what would this side be? What would the other side be? The adjacent side is the side right next to it. Once again, we can infer that word adjacent. If we know that this side is 6, this side over here has to be 6. So the adjacent side is the side next to it. And I know by looking at my multiplication chart that 42 divided by 6 is 7. So my answer is going to be 7, but not just 7. It's going to be 7 centimeters. Okay, not the squared, because that would be the length and the width, which makes the inside. Remember, once again, area is the inside. The squares inside those rectangles.